Gob. I saw it floating around on TikTok and on Twitter, and I thought I would check it out. So, obviously, scrolling through, the graphics and everything look amazing, and the style of it looks beautiful. But yeah, here's the description of it. It's still currently in development, which is a shame because it's like if this game was a full game release, I'm sure it'd have a lot of attention by now. But there's development updates from this person's Twitter. I've checked their Twitter earlier today, and to be honest, they haven't been posting for a couple of years, so I don't know what's going on with them. But I believe that the game's rather deep into development, or just slowly being developed, and then the updates are just taking a while to come out. After a deep slumber, a trip to the vending machine spirals into an unintentional journey underground. Players gob to solve the puzzles of your messy home, and trudge through the unseen corners of cavernous tunnel network. Mash things together, break them apart, and observe the environment to get yourself back home. Features unique hand-painted artwork, point-and-click mechanics without the pointing and clicking, wordless design. A wordless design. I don't know what it means by wordless. I'm assuming it just means that there's no words or any like actual English dialect in there, so it's like playable by everybody. But there's instructions to download it and stuff like that, and there's tons of positive reviews. Like this has been a game that's been out for like a couple of years now, probably like 2, 3 maybe, and it has 117, and they're all positive. Like some talk about some bugs, but that's only really like for like crashing or anything like that. But it seems to be that it has a very well positive response by a lot of people. Even a lot of YouTubers or like other small creators like myself have even covered this before, like even a year ago. I think it's just amazing to see what this game has to offer. Like, look, even this one down here. Interesting game. Love the graphics and the simplicity. There are also some unique design choices that I like the phone as the main menu. However, the controls are not very well communicated, at least in my opinion. Like with the combination of controls, for example, I didn't know that it also acted also as a disassembly control. Other than that, this game seems to have a lot of potential. Oh, even this one down here. Certified God moment, 9 out of 10. Amazing demo. That is a perfect response. Insane and beautiful. Excellent work. I'll be waiting for more content. Posting here again to say I am excited for this and I hope you're still working on it. Like there's people even returning. Look, there's people returning to keep checking up on it and like giving responses and shit. This game has like a lot of positive feedback. So since last time I did that god awful lame game demo, whatever, I think this time we should have something that's a little bit better. So let's get right into it. I've already downloaded the game. It's already in my files down here, as you can see. It's already like ready, waiting here and stuff. So yeah. So we ran into the first issue, which was on my behalf. Like this was my fuck up. What happened was I took the game out of its original folder, which you shouldn't do that because it won't communicate with the rest of its like resources and files and stuff that it needs to actually boot up the game. So that was on me. There was another issue that I ran into though just after I sorted this one, and it was with OBS. The game, when you boot it up, it loads into a fixed window, and when you tab into it, it full screens. But the problem is that you can't tab out, otherwise it will shrink again. So I was going back and forth constantly over and over again, just trying to get it to work, or like trying to figure out where to work. I think at some point I ended up going into my Steam to try and import it onto my Steam to play it through Steam to see if that would fix it, and that still didn't fix it. So I had to bite the bullet in the end and just full screen it on OBS as best as I could, and I managed to get it perfectly in the right spot. So thank fuck for that. But yeah, this is Editor Bliz. I'll be back in a bit just to talk more about this game. So yeah. Oh wait. We might have fixed this. We might have fixed it. We fixed it! Oh! Oh! We're in business. We're in business now. We're in business now. Well, let's begin. Damn. Wow. I think they said this is all hand painted as well or some shit, like handcrafted art. Holy. I'm assuming enter is to interact. There's a fly buzzing around me. Get away from me! Ah! Get away from me! Ah! Okay. Let's look around. Oh. Let me in. Let me in! So how do I... Oh, it's backspace to get out. Alright, that's nice. Simple controls. Really simple controls. So, I gotta look around. Normally it's like environment looking, so you gotta like... Is that a radio? So I started messing about with the radio a little bit. I thought it'd be funny if I had a few like clips of just the character like doing a little dance, little jig. But like I struggle with audio sometimes because of my keyboard and that, so it just sounded like ass. You could barely hear the songs. But the radio feature was actually really cool. It had multiple different channels. I don't think the music stayed the same throughout all of it. Like there was like probably like multiple different songs on there, multiple different audio files and stuff, which is really cool. It shows how in depth they want to make their game. They want it to be more than just what you see. It's something that you hear, something that you can like sense with all your senses, except for taste, obviously, and touch. But yeah, I thought it was amazing. And then I ended up pressing the radio to turn it off, and then this happened, and it freaked me the fuck out in an instant. Oh, yo. Yo? Oh, it's a song. Okay, it's a little bit embarrassing to admit, but yes, I did get scared by the song. I thought that it was like angry neighbors or something bad was going on in the game. Like I activated like some sort of secret little like jump scare thing. Because again, I think this game's supposed to be horror-like, not fully like horror. It's just supposed to be having like this grungy sort of style to it, which is what I love. And I think the radio as well. It's a feature that allows you to get more and captivated into the actual game, which is why I got freaked out so easily. Well, what a slamming tune. Oh. Oh, we're back to the news. There we go. So we can't go out the door yet. We have to venture onward. Can I look at the table actually? Is there anything on the table? No. Okay. Ooh. So, like I said, this game is built on perspective, so it's kind of like what Resident Evil did back in the 90s. Ugh. That's one clean toilet. Top text, bottom text. You use a public bathroom. Oh. Okay. So I need something to. Oh, I got a lighter. Set fire to the doll. Yo, you're wasting all the fuel. Why are you holding it like that? But we can melt the ice. Finally. Oh. Well, hey, at least we got a can of... Is that Dr. Pepper? Nose. What do I like this. This is like what this is exactly like. It takes the playstyle of Resident Evil and mixes it with like a weird like Tim Burton type style. Like I don't know how to put it. It's like so strange. It's captivating. So we still can't use any of these things down here. So what did I get the drink for? Oh, it's not a drink. It's spray paint. Oh wait, do I? So I wonder, what do I do with this? There's no buttons that I can press here. That's why A, Z, nope. Q and E, nope. There's a phone or something that I can pick up somewhere, I guess. I don't know if I've been searching around the area enough. But no, it just gives me the option to fuck around with these two things still. Okay. Can I open the fridge again? There's just nothing in there. But like, hold on, let's look. Let's just look at this. This was hand painted? God fucking damn, is it beautiful. Like, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of these games that have like indie development involved, or like a small like staff of people making it, I think that they make the most beautiful art. The most beautiful art. Because they're not tamed or isolated towards a company value, or forced to have to follow a set of instructions or guides, or they're not restricted on their creativity. They're allowed to go, like, you know what I mean, batshit wild over all of their, like, you know what I mean, hyperfixations, all their interests, all their, like, you know what I mean, super, like, you know what I mean, enthusiastic designs and, well, artwork. It's beautiful. Okay, well, at this point, I started to get really confused on what I was supposed to do. And I was just constantly just searching around every room that I could, because it was a perspective game. This game is, like, you know what I mean, you have to hunt through it on the screen from this perspective, otherwise it's gonna, you know what I mean, it's gonna just seem difficult. If you're not looking and paying attention, then you won't be able to actually tell what you're supposed to do. Unfortunately for me, because this is a demo, it doesn't really want you to know. Like I said, it's a wordless game. So it means that this game has no directions or words. You just sort of have to figure it out yourself from what the game shows and tells you directly. And I had no idea what I was supposed to do. I knew that there was, like, some other buttons that I could use in the game and stuff like that, like crouch and that. And I got so confused to the point where I ended up just going on my phone to try and figure out what it was. And the worst part is there's no wikis, there's no guides or tutorials to, you know what I mean, to the steps or anything like that, just in case if you're stuck or lost. Like, I had to go into a random guy's YouTube channel just to find out how he did it, which I find kind of irritating. So to be honest, if this video does anything for the community, I really wish that they could make like a wiki or maybe a guide on like itchy.io, or, like, you know what I mean, somewhere so that people can find it. But I ended up figuring out I just had to crouch underneath this table and it was there.
Can't crouch. Perhaps we could do something.
You can crouch. What? How do I crouch? Oh, it's control. I'm a fucking moron. Okay, that's on me, because apparently you're supposed to crouch and then grab this. So that was on me, guys. Me. Oh. There we go. Oh. We take that, and we take this, and then we just put them together. Ready? Pow. Oh. There we go. Then, now, we freeze the fuck out of this lock, bro. And we're out of here. Nice. Do we still have the other? No, we don't have the other thing still. Okay. Do we need to take this with us anywhere? So, when you leave the apartment, you end up going into this, like, sewage area. Like, this, like, big sewer tunnel. And, to be honest, it didn't hit me until this point. But this game played so much on my nostalgia, and it's probably why I loved this demo so much, was because it reminded me of so many things that I've played in the past. The object inspection reminded me of Resident Evil. The combination thing, I don't know what that reminded me from. I think maybe Sackboy or something, where you have to grab something and use something else. I don't know. But it was so surreal to be playing something that reminded me of so many aspects of other games that I've played in the past. And they're all from the 2000s, from when I grew up. And I believe that we're now entering a state in this, like, you know what I mean, era, or in this, like, you know what I mean, time frame of our lives, that we're all gonna be growing up with nostalgia again. Like as soon as I'm in my adult life technically. Like I'm not 21 by US terms, but in the UK, 19 is technically the age of an adult. And for me, this is insane. Like this feels like I'm really gonna be reliving a second childhood again, and I love it so much. I thought I could probably pick up something. So we can't walk. Wait, can we walk down there? There's like a piece of rope or something here. I don't know if that's not something that we can grab. Okay. But I mean, like, this game looks beautiful as it is. Like, I love it. So we come down here. Oh, we can oh, we go down the ladder. It doesn't do it automatically. Oh, I like that. Okay. Oh, there's a little cat. Oh. Got a key. I didn't even mean to do that. So we needed something from that room. Okay. Even still, this game is beautifully crafted. I love the look of it. Like, this looks like something that would have been on a PlayStation. Like, one of the, you know what I mean, like a PlayStation exclusive. Like, do you remember how old, like, PlayStation 3 used to have, like, games that looked like this? Like, they had a bunch. They had a racing kart one. They had Sackboy. But, like, games like these are beautiful. Always. They always look amazing. They're always well detailed. Oh. Am I in a different place, or am I in the same place that I was already in? The fuck? Oh, I opened it. Alright. I was confused then. I was like, what the fuck did I just do? I pushed the door onto the ground, bro. I got that extraterrestrial strength. Okay. Oh, damn, this is beautiful. Oh. Where am I? Okay. Oh, there I am. Guys, today I'm going to be spending 24 hours in the sewers. The police ain't ever gonna find me for that murder I committed. That guy with like the blonde hair and the beanie. The holy grabber. Okay, now we can grab things. That was fucking just noise outside my house. This is the problem with when I record during the day. It's why most of my recordings were at night originally. Is because the amount of noise that happens outside of my house is fucking absurd. I'm currently hoping to be able to move somewhere new, somewhere different, because it's just been an absolute drag of a time. Just trying to, like, you know what I mean? Just record, do something fucking good enough where there's no noise, no issues in the background. Like, Christ, the reason why my room sounds so, like, you know what I mean, like, pick-uppy is because I don't even have fucking foam padding up. I should have gotten foam padding for this recording stuff, but just no point. Alright, we got some coins. Okay, well, we got the coin now. Oh, it means I can go down this way, right? Yep. To the vending machine! For its various snacks and delicious delights. Okay. Going down the ladder. Oh! Well, we still got the coin. Ah. So here we have to find a screwdriver. I thought we had to find a screwdriver, but it turns out we don't. During the TikToks and all the bits that I've seen for the game's promotion, um, I thought that there was a screwdriver. There was clips of people running around with screwdrivers, and I had no idea how you did get the screwdriver. So, from what I understood, was that there was a screwdriver and there isn't a screwdriver. But I'm also going to take this time because I didn't express how much I enjoyed and loved the way that the colors and the environment and the lighting blended so well together. This atmosphere that they've created, I don't know what sort of genre it's called. I don't know if it's grunge or anything like that, but to me, it had a very grunge style to it. It was a grungy, murky, like musty game, and I loved how good it was. It was perfect. It's beautiful. It's just amazing. All the details, all the like work that went into each and every like area, every little like, you know what I mean, section of this place, even the home in general. It was beautifully crafted, beautifully made, and I absolutely adored the creator for making this. This is the same. This is probably the reason why the people in the reviews were so ecstatic to hear more about this game, because I'm ecstatic to want to hear more about this game. I want to see this get a full release. I want to see the creator to start dropping again, because this is an absolute masterpiece that should not be buried deep into the internet. This should be acknowledged, and this should be, like, you know what I mean, shared alongside everything else that's being made now. Because this is just amazing. It's beautiful. I loved it so much. It's brought back so many nostalgic feelings for me with when I played Resident Evil 1, the HD remake, because I don't have... I'm not that old, guys. I don't have those sort of consoles still. But, it was just... It just filled me with so much joy again, so much curiosity. Like, it captivated me into this game so well because of the art and the lighting and just the way that the mechanics work. I loved every second of this, and I really hope that there are more fucking time of this game to come out. I know I said that really weirdly. My speech is fucking up, but yeah. I love this game so much. I just loved it. I loved it so much. This is definitely a huge step up from that Lain game. Huge step up. They need to take notes. They need to take notes. I think, to be honest, I think if that Lain game had a style like this, like, how do I put it? Not down to down copying this game, but if it was like this with like the 3D model and the 2D like level that looks 3D and all the art details and the drawings and stuff, I think that would be perfect. I think it would suit Lain a lot, mainly because of the fact of it's supposed to be one of those like sort of cryptic, darkish sort of shows. So yeah, I think that, like, this is another thing as well. Developers need to start looking at other games rather than just thinking about their own stuff. Because if you take bits and pieces of other games and see where, like, other games have failed and other games have expanded upon what they're trying to show to the perceptive few, it's talented. It's how do I put it? It's siphoning that attention, which is completely great. I love games that take bits and pieces from one another and make it into its own thing or something new or something different. Because that's what I think is the true meaning of original content. It isn't coming up with something completely fresh. It's coming up with something that expands upon something that already exists. I think that's what is originality. So I spent all this time going back and forth without even realizing the stupidest fucking thing I didn't even think of. Back at the crate, it had symbols on it that were the same as the vending machine symbols, and it was telling me a code that I needed to input. And I didn't even realize. I was such a moron. I was circling my ass around so many times trying to figure out if there was other items that I could use that could help, or if there was an actual screwdriver. But it was right in front of me. It was the crate. And I feel like maybe this is the issue with it not being a, like, you know what I mean, guided or having words or anything like that, because it doesn't directly tell you how to navigate. You kind of do get lost. But this is what I mean by some games can execute that not having to navigate you thing, because this game doesn't navigate anybody through anything. It teaches you that you have to perceive it yourself. You have to look around yourself or think, like, can I actually go there? Can I squeeze underneath this? Like, how do I put it? There's a lot of games that support the idea of exploration, but there's a lot of games that make it tedious and boring. But this one made it interesting, because it's like, if you crawl down somewhere, you might find something new. You might find a new detail. So I was looking around, still looking at the crate, and then I figured it out, like, seconds after looking at the guy's video again. And I was like, oh my god. It's so obvious. It was so obvious. But, like, I can't stop glazing this game. It's so fucking good. Like Christ, if I keep talking right now, this is gonna be the double glazed apple fritters from regular show. Like that's how much I'm glazing this. Oh wait, I'm a fucking dumbass, dog. I didn't realize how to. So this is actually kind of smart. So you see those symbols, right? So it goes fork, circle, 8, and then line, Z. Circle, circle, and then with squiggly line. Okay, so I didn't realize this just now, but look at these symbols on the here. So I'm assuming we press that. We press that, that. We press that. Never mind. Okay. There we go. There we go. I figured that out. Not that guy. That was me. Ooh. Okay. Random hole. Where do we end up? That was it? God damn, that was it. Fuck. I mean, I like the design, I like the artwork. It was a very beautiful, very amazing looking game, and I want to see it be released. I really want to see it be released. I want this game to have a lot more attention than what it already has now. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and a subscribe. Maybe like hit the notification. The fuck do you mean no? What? Okay. Well, anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.